Do gym bros make you sick? Veins, muscles, the sweat, the poses. So annoying, right? Have you ever wondered why any sane person would voluntarily decide to suffer like that just for muscles? When everybody knows that 6 cars is always better than 6 pack. Well, what if I told you that those two things have more in common than you think? And it has something to do with an unspoken force that controls every man from the moment we are born. This same force is the secret behind most successful entrepreneurs and even religious leaders. And how we decide to approach this force as men ultimately determines the quality of life we live. So what is this mysterious force that rules in the affairs of men? Well, that force is called pain, and that's my muse for this video. Why must all men suffer? How should we approach pain? What can you benefit from facing pain voluntarily?
Well, that's what we're going to be exploring today. Hello, I'm Emisi Oluwa. I'm going to be sharing 5 insights I've gained from voluntarily embracing the pain that comes with working out regularly. And these are lessons I've learned in the gym that go way beyond just gains and aesthetics. But before we dive in, a little bit of context. I've been working out regularly now for about 6 months, so not too long ago. And secondly, the ideas I'm going to be sharing in this video, I believe they should ring true for people who engage in other forms of physical activity that are different from bodybuilding or going to the gym, like running, any type of sports, or martial arts. So I'd love to know if you belong to that category. I'd love to know your thoughts. So let's get to it. Number 1, pain gets you jacked if you face it voluntarily. Metaphorically speaking, as a knight, it's better to go out and hunt the dragon in its lair on your own, voluntarily. That way, you have more chances of finding treasure and being celebrated as a hero than to wait for the dragon to come and invade your town, where you'll be lucky if you even make it out alive. Oh, okay, why are we talking about knights and dragons? The thing is, as men, from the moment we are born, a huge part of our lives is dedicated to trying to prove that there's a reason why we were chosen above the other sperm cells. Some of us do this by getting jacked in the gym. Some men do this by crushing it in business. Some do it by sacrificing their virginity for spiritual power. A religion. Point is, we're constantly trying to prove our worth and validate our existence through our achievements. And we can only achieve stuff by going through some form of discomfort or pain. But it's better for you to choose your pain voluntarily than for it to be forced on you. Does that make any sense? Well, going to the gym is a way of doing that, sha. Because you have to go voluntarily every single time, knowing fully well that you are going to suffer. There's no way of sugarcoating it. You are going to suffer, especially on like leg day. So once you've accepted that, it's now a matter of how much pain and suffering you are willing to go through. That's what determines the achievement or the gains. That's what gets you jacked, basically. So for us, voluntarily facing that pain in the gym is kind of symbolic, and the result spills over to other areas of our lives. So pain gets you jacked in the gym and in real life too, but if you face it voluntarily. Number 2, it's kind of a man thing. Pain breeds respect. See, since the beginning of time, pain has always been regarded as a rite of passage from boyhood to manhood. I don't know when they did the meeting. I don't know why they decided that. That's what we just said. We just have to go through pain. There's this thing they do in the Fulani tribe called Sharo. Basically, they just flog the young men before they are certified worthy to get married. There's also this bullet hand initiation thing in a certain Amazon tribe called the Satirimawi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but you can look it up. Basically, young boys around the age of 12, 13 are supposed to wear gloves that are filled with angry bullet hands for up to 10 minutes. And that is a rite of passage for them into adulthood. Guess how many times they have to go through this? No, 20 times. There's a reason why they are called bullet hands. Emphasis on bullets. Anyways, these tribes, they have a deep understanding of the way the world works and our role in it as men. They basically perform this rites of passage to symbolize the fact that the idea of being a man is inseparable from pain. Vala mugulis, vala musofa, sofa mugulis. All men must suffer. So facing pain, enduring pain, smiling through pain, functioning through pain. But we will always be stronger after the pain. It's just like this wise man once said, what doesn't kill you makes you stranger. No, different wise man. Sorry, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's Nietzsche. Nietzsche said, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. As much as you like to believe that these things no longer happen, we are no longer in the stone age, you'll be wrong, because we have a modern day equivalent of these things. Think about it. Military training like Navy SEALs, even business, bodybuilding, even fatherhood. In a way, these things are challenges that men have to pass through to prove that they are real men and for society to even take us seriously. That's why a lot of times you instinctively respect anybody who you see that is jacked. Why? Why do you do that? It's because you know they've passed through a lot of pain to get to that point. And you just assume that they are strong as a result of that process. Society even respects married men more than single men. So you get the gist. Number 3, the gym gave me this illusion of control. And here's what I mean by that. As a guy in your 20s, there are very few things that are under your control, especially in a place like Nigeria. You have career drama, you have school drama, money drama, you got to secure the bag, you know one carry last. You have relationship and or situationship drama. Basically, the whole life thing can get very overwhelming and make you feel like you're not even in control of your own life. Now that's where the gym comes in. The gym has been providing me with that sense of control. I know that no matter how hectic or demanding my life gets, at least in that small space, I'm able to set goals, crush them, set new ones. I've learned discipline. I've learned to build and follow routines. And most importantly, I get a sense of accomplishment that often spills over to other areas of my life. And this is symbolic in a way. It reminds me that even when the world becomes chaotic and out of control, I have the power to shape my own path. Like if I can do it here, then I can do it anywhere, you know, like Jay-Z. And I know sometimes it's just an illusion, but sometimes that's all you need. 4, you can master anything as long as you're willing to pay the price. Now, there are some things that I'm naturally good at, like visual arts, photography, watching cartoons, sleeping late, going to nice video, cashing fun. I mean, I want to brag. And there are some things I thought I can never be good at, like business stuff, mathematics, following a routine, time management. Until I started working out. Hear me out. I know they might seem unrelated, but I started noticing gradual improvements in all these other areas of my life after I started working out for some time. Well, except in mathematics, sha. Fuck mathematics. I believe it had something to do with this idea that comes with working out. The idea that you can master anything as long as you're willing to pay the price. I mean, look, I'm not jacked or anything yet. Like I said, I'm barely 6 months in. But there's an obvious difference between my before and my after. Nah, I ain't showing my pictures. But once you have this type of practical evidence in your life that proves to you that actions bring results, and that you can get anything you want as long as you're willing to put the work in, you're willing to pay the price. It just becomes really difficult to believe that you can't do stuff. So instead of believing that you can't do stuff, you start looking at stuff like, what is this going to cost me? Is it time? Is it money? Is it my virginity? And then you just go ahead and do it. As opposed to, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good at this, I can never be good at this. And more, that's a major paradigm shift, I promise you. If you've been enjoying this video so far, feel free to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I drop a new video. Last but not the least, brotherhood. See, as men, we are not exactly known for being very emotionally expressive. We bottle things up, we bury our feelings deep down. And a lot of us, we just like the day our day. We like minding our business. But in the gym, something shifts. It's almost like trauma bonding. Yeah, men go to the gym for different reasons. For some men, it's breakfast. Some of us are fighting demons or preparing to fight the Justice League, like these guys. But generally, we all have something in common. And no, it's not goals. It's the iron. It's the shared struggle of pushing our limits. Because for every one of us, the gym is what holds the promise of taking us from where we currently are to where we want to be. So there's this sense of belonging to a group, a brotherhood. There's this silent understanding that every gym bro everywhere in the world have. So we celebrate each other's new PR. We offer support in moments of doubt. So you get to spot, assist, and push each other to be better. So for me, the gym is like a sanctuary basically. There's a place where I can be vulnerable, where I can connect with other men like myself. And at the end of the day, we all just want to be better versions of ourselves. And I think that's pretty cool. So that's it. As you can see, for most of us, the value of exposing ourselves voluntarily to the pain, it goes way beyond just the aesthetics or looking good naked. Those things are very important, don't get me wrong. I mean, you might as well look good while doing it. But the gym is a space that's provided me with the opportunity to do that. So, brothers, I'd love to know, what have you learned from voluntarily exposing yourself to pain in your life, maybe in your business? Is it sports? Is it martial arts? I'd love to know what benefits or what lessons you've learned. And for the sisters and non-gym bros, so the next time you see us in the gym, grinding, pushing, grunting and sweating, don't just assume we're doing it for the girls or for the looks. Try to see the struggle, try to see the transformation, see the strength being built, see the battles being fought. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be inspired to join us. That's it. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you will know when I drop a new video. That's been it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Since the beginning of time.